Hello, Chelsea fans, and welcome back to Chelsea Chronicles. In today's video, we are going to talk about the latest news coming from the club. Chelsea is poised to stage a resurgence at their fortress, Stamford Bridge, seeking redemption with a decisive triumph over Sheffield United following their recent setback in the Premier League against Everton. This defeat, their 7th of the season, has left the Blues languishing in the 12th position in the league, prompting introspection on the next steps to rekindle momentum. The team's optimism, fostered by a 4-4 draw with Manchester City before the international break, has dwindled in the wake of losing 3 out of their last 4 matches. Manager Mauricio Pochettino appears to have formulated a clear perspective on the necessary course of action. During a post-match press conference after the Everton loss at Goodison Park, he deliberated on the stark reality, suggesting that either ambitions must be recalibrated or strategic moves in the transfer market are imperative. Despite these considerations for the future, the immediate focus is on the impending clash with Sheffield United. Pochettino, despite his frustrations, sees this fixture as a prime opportunity for Chelsea to bounce back and regain some much-needed positive momentum. Notably, Chelsea has exhibited resilience against teams lower in the standings, securing victories against Luton Town and Burnley. However, Sheffield United, though currently sitting at the bottom of the table, has reintroduced Chris Wilder as their manager and secured 3 points in his first game back. The prospect of facing a reinvigorated opponent adds an additional layer of complexity to Chelsea's quest for redemption. A triumph at Stamford Bridge is now deemed non-negotiable, not only to secure valuable points but also to salvage the club's goodwill and confidence, particularly among the West London faithful. Pochettino, already contemplating the next moves, faces a pivotal juncture in his managerial tenure as he navigates the challenges posed by a resurgent Sheffield United, and seeks to guide Chelsea back on the path to success. Chelsea prepared to offload Gallagher in January. Chelsea is open to considering offers for Conor Gallagher as the upcoming transfer window approaches. Despite the 23-year-old's significant contributions this season, including for assists in 15 Premier League appearances, and taking on captaincy responsibilities due to the absence of Reece James and Ben Chilwell, reports suggest the club may be willing to part ways with him in January. The motive behind potentially selling Gallagher lies in Chelsea's desire to generate funds for other notable transfers. Targets reportedly include Brentford's Ivan Toney and Napoli's Victor Osimhen, aiming to reinforce the team's forward line. Another crucial factor influencing Chelsea's decision is the looming expiration of Gallagher's current contract in 18 months, with no substantial progress in contract negotiations. Stamford Bridge executives are believed to view selling Gallagher now, while his market value is still high, as a prudent financial move. A potential sale would also aid Chelsea in adhering to the Premier League's financial regulations, considering their significant spending of over £1 billion in the past 3 transfer windows. This strategic move aligns with the club's financial responsibilities. Gallagher's name had surfaced in transfer discussions with Tottenham during the summer, and should Chelsea opt to part ways with the academy graduate, there is anticipated interest from various Premier League clubs vying for his services in the upcoming transfer window. Reece James' replacement. Reece James's departure from the field due to injury on Sunday afternoon left fans disheartened, and the severity of the injury is yet to be assessed, casting a shadow over the star player's immediate future. Unfortunately, he was not the only casualty for Chelsea at Goodison Park, as Robert Sanchez also requested a substitution due to a lingering issue from the game against Manchester United, and Marc Cucurella twisted an ankle, leading to his replacement by Ian Maatsen. With these injuries, Chelsea's list of sidelined players is growing, reaching double figures, posing a challenge for manager Mauricio Pochettino. The hope is that the issues faced by Cucurella and Sanchez can be swiftly resolved, providing some relief for Pochettino. However, finding a suitable replacement for James poses a more complex dilemma. Malo Gusto is in the process of returning from his own injury and will undergo assessment before a potential comeback. With Cucurella's status uncertain at the moment, the defensive lineup might see Axel Disasi shifting to the right, alongside Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva returning to the starting 11. Ian Maatsen remains an option for a left-back role, although he has had limited opportunities in that position this season. Pochettino faces tactical decisions as he navigates the challenges posed by the growing injury concerns within the squad. Christopher Nkunku return? The anticipation surrounding Christopher Nkunku's return continues, with the Frenchman undergoing daily assessments as he edges closer to rejoining the squad. Despite initial hopes for his fitness ahead of the game against Newcastle, the process of reintegrating Nkunku into training signals progress. Additionally, other players like Romeo Lavia are also on track for potential returns during the festive period. Mauricio Pochettino's recent update underscores the proximity of Nkunku and Lavia to making a comeback. Pochettino stated, "We will see. The last step is always the most difficult thing. Christopher Nkunku and Romeo Lavia are so close, but at the same time we had a small delay, but we hope that they can be involved soon. While the priority remains a sustainable return for Nkunku, the prospect of his introduction, even if briefly from the bench, is expected to boost the crowd's spirits. Pochettino is mindful of the positive impact Nkunku's debut could have on the team and the overall atmosphere, potentially injecting early promise and enthusiasm among the supporters. Forward options. Pochettino's recent remarks regarding Chelsea's proficiency in creating and converting chances may have cast a shadow over the confidence of the current squad. In the match against Everton, Armando Broja displayed a diligent effort, testing the opposition despite limited opportunities. On the other hand, Nicolas had 2 promising chances but was unable to capitalize on them. The upcoming decision on who starts presents an intriguing moment of contemplation for Pochettino. While Jackson has been the straightforward choice, amassing 7 goals, the return of Broja from injury adds a layer of consideration. Broja's need to regain full form before January, especially with the potential absence of Jackson during the African Cup of Nations, raises the question of whether Chelsea should prioritise getting Broja up to speed. With the possibility of significant responsibility for Broja in January, having momentum could prove beneficial for the Albanian star, unless a new striker is swiftly signed. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more Chelsea content.